Hello, race fans. Welcome to week 3 of the Southern Racing Network Series race at Iowa Speedway. We are here for the Iowa 150, and this week is going to be a short track. We're looking at 66 degrees Fahrenheit, 15% humidity, partly cloudy, gentle winds. This track, even though it is a short track, turns 1 and 2 have between 14 degrees of banking, with the backstretch at 10 degrees and your front stretch being the flattest, smoothest surface here. I am your commentator for tonight's race, Mr. Marcus Babb, and you're watching Extreme Sim TV's broadcast of the SRN Iowa 150.
Good job, Marcus.
As we are getting ready to go here, we're going to go ahead and thank some sponsors that we have, as always: Mag Real Estate, the Natural Life Apothecary, and a special thanks to Mr. Benny Combs at the BND NASCAR bar in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, for having the broadcast showing tonight. Thank you for that. And as always, big thank you to Mr. James Wagner's Welding also. Both of those guys doing a lot of work here to get the broadcast out and about, and also to help the drivers out with Wagner's Welding. They're doing a great job. So as we get ready to go here, we are going to take a look, possibly as soon as qualifying finishes, at our starting grid.
All right.
As soon as those qualifying times post, we got a new format here, working with a little bit of everything. A lot of new things coming this week, and a lot of
you got me.
trial and error through the week to get set up for this broadcast. Really wanting to put on a good show here for the guys at SRN, and definitely looking into having more communication with them and having a very, 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 very smooth show. Although you never really know when or where a hiccup will happen. Hopefully we can keep it all smooth.
Come on, Marcus. You got it. You got it, buddy.
Just finishing qualifying here now as we take a look. Looks like everybody may have posted a time.
All right, they can hear me on the stream.
One thing we have here at Extreme Sim TV is a lot of tools and a lot of programs to give us a hand with our broadcasting, and it's just a lot to handle sometimes, but you know, we get it sorted out. This is going to be your starting grid for tonight's race. As the trucks are getting ready to get onto the racetrack tonight. Your first man posting a 23:046 at this Iowa short track, Mr. Bobby Grady. To his outside, it's going to be Chris Phillips in the Foothills Motorsports machine. Gordon Spain is going to start third. Isaac Singleton fourth. Christopher Barker, a name that we've heard in this league quite often, starting inside row number 3. Matt Gall, the man that makes it all happen. Your league owner here is going to start in the 6th place position with BNG Racing. Bobby Hall inside row number 4. Flex Motorsports, your winner from last week. Alex Healy, your winner from the first week at Daytona after that controversial finish, is starting in P8. John Schoenbachler, row 9. Thomas Hall, 10th. Mike Allen, Wes Wygand in 12th. Going back through your field, in the 13th spot, Jeffrey Ledford, Matt Grenier, Ronnie Shirk, Eric Cordner, Robert Charette, Michael Cole, Daniel Worthington, Mike Babinchak, heard that name fly around out of the high voltage garage, Rick Baldwin, Dakota Shepard, George Sprinkle, and Steven Shue, the Iceman, is going to be in that 24th spot. Gary Steele, who we've heard here before, good truck coming out of the 6B garage. In 25th, John Van Blaricom and Elijah Fisher is going to round out your 27 truck field here tonight.
You got it, buddy.
Getting all ready to go. Taking a look at your field as they make their way off of turn 2 down that backstretch here at Iowa Speedway. Getting all ready to go here in Iowa for week 3 of the Southern Racing Network, being presented by Extreme Sim TV. These guys are ready to go short track racing. Only 0.8 of a mile the length of Iowa here. One more pace lap as they get those tires all scrubbed up. That's going to be a big thing here this week. Tires, tires, tires. Tires, tires, more tires, more tires. Kind of what we do at short tracks, saving the tires and keeping the fenders straight on it. Track position might come into play. We're going to see how that fares. Just about 0.4 of a mile to go before we get underway for the third race in the Southern Racing Network Series. Again, a thank you to our sponsors, Mag Real Estate, Natural Life Apothecary, James Wagner Welding, and a big shout out to Benny Combs of B&D NASCAR Bar. Pace truck is off, and we are green. Bobby Grady with a decent jump. He's going to be down now, leaving a hole for the number 6, Chris Phillips, followed by Gordon Spain. They're going to go 1, 2, 3 down the back stretch. Battle on for 4. That's going to be Christopher Parker being scored in that position. Up across, we have lap 1 in the books. Getting sorted out fairly easy here, fairly quickly, I should say. Take a look at the leader. Bobby Grady. Now he's going to have company down on the inside. That's going to be Chris Phillips looking to make a move early on here. Chris Phillips out across at Arkansas, Booker 5 early on. These front 1 drivers showing out already. That's going to be Elijah Fisher. Got it pretty sorted out here. Your top 2 sticking together, then you got a small gap. Back to 3rd place. Could be Gordon Spain. And these 2 trucks out front kicking it up a notch. Right out of the gate. Doing a fantastic job. Gordon Spain out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Christopher Parker running 4th out of North Wilkesboro. The man who is in charge of everything, Matthew Jall, running 5th out of North Broadmoss, Texas. There. I Singleton in the 7 truck watching this battle here that just might turn into a 3 truck battle. That's all going to be in for that 4th spot. Now falls in the line. They make it happen down the back into turn 3. Matthew Gall taking a good look. Now being fired upon by Alex Healy. Sorry, Isaac Singleton. Looking good here. They get it all sorted out. It's going to be single file. Now Matt has company down on the inside again. These guys, the 7 truck looks like he grabbed the wall there. It's going to be Isaac Singleton. Little bob and weave. This here is about the most exciting stuff on the track right now. You take a quick glance back up with Bobby Grady. He's still going to be fighting there, having the door-to-door battle with Chris Phillips. Those 2 trucks evenly matched early on. Phillips down to the inside, and then he has the lead for a little bit, and then Grady goes to the inside. Then he has the lead for a little bit. A back and forth battle for that top spot on the big breakaway. Let's see if we can get some intervals here. Pop up. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Golly, I don't know why that got so confusing there for a minute. But if we take a look at lap times, and I switch that, it'll show you the lap times here between Phillips and Grady in those top 2 positions. Grady's checking out the last 5 now. Has it pretty sorted out. Not a whole lot going on. Take a run back down through your field. Chris Phillips third. Christopher Barker now falls fourth. Spain there for a battle. Ford and Spain running that truck out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Back to Matt Gall. He seemed to settle it down a little bit. This here is about the most exciting stuff on the track, really. Got a door-to-door battle between Spain and Barker behind him. Singleton and Bobby Hall going at it. Or, sorry, it's going to be Bobby Hall and Alex Healy, your first 2 week winners. Bobby Hall, that Earl Shop Flex out of Athens, PA. Alex Healy, your first week winner out of Columbus, Ohio. We're going to get it sorted out. Thomas Hall, 93 of there. He's up 3 spots. He's going to be your furthest mover running in the highest position. North Wilkesboro. Mike Allen in the 29 out of Mechanic, New York. Down there in the beautiful state of Kentucky. I spent some time there myself, and those of you who have been listening to the broadcast know I am a commercial truck driver. Definitely spent some time side of Kentucky. Ronnie Jerkin for battle. He's going to have company running the back part. He's going to have company for the 15. That's going to be Matt Grenier. Running that truck out of Saco, Maine. A Northeastern feller. Mike Maverick. He's going to be leading a pack back here, starting from the 16th spot and some of the spots. Everybody kind of settled in here in a nice, great single file line. Not a whole lot going on. Still a lot of laps to run here. We've got 130 to go on this lap, about to be 129 as the first lap 20. Michael Cole back in the 17th position. Aaron Coulter in that Toyota in the 18th position out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide for him. Rick Baldwin out of Roanoke. Nice simple paint scheme on that truck, looking real good. Robert Charette, Grand Forks, North Dakota. Check that out. Running the Waffles Corporation and Steel Cinematography machine. Nice simple paint scheme. The Iceman Steven Shoe out of North Wilkesboro. So we got two guys, I believe, out of North Wilkesboro. For our friends down there at B&D NASCAR bar. Big thank you to Mr. Coates for allowing us to race the broadcast down there tonight. Appreciate that. Gary Steele out of Jasper, Florida. It's going to be in the 22nd car. Shepard 23rd. Daniel Worthington out of Rome, PA. John Van Blaricom out of Kenai, Alaska. How about that? Gary Sprinkle and Elijah Fisher, who was out early on. Meanwhile, back up front. If I can get up there. There we go. Uh-oh. What happened here? Oh, we're good. Yellow flag's out. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what come of that. Looks like we have Bobby Grady, who had some issues. See if I can get a rewind on this and find out what went wrong. For that. Down the front stretch has some company. Oh! And it looks like he ended up getting turned. Possibly is that going to be... See maybe if we can catch who bobbled on that one. As we take a look at it at the also coveted blimp view here. Definitely like this. And it looks like Grady made it up. I don't want to make any calls. I'm not a race admin. I'm not racing people. I don't know. But we're going to get them all stacked up again as we go back. Taking a look now at Chris Phillips on pit road. These guys making their green flag pit stops. Tires is going to be everything. Tires, 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 tires. Chris Phillips. Paul looks like he was the first one off the pit road. Then it's Phillips in Spain, no change there. Alex Healy with a good stop. So a couple guys maybe taking a gamble here. We will see how it all plays out as we keep all the eyes on Chris Phillips across at Arkansas. Take a look at how we're under caution. This is going to give us how they line up. First caution. off of pit road as stated. It's going to be Mr. Hall in the 94. Then Phillips to Spain. Healy, Parker, Saul, Singleton, Paul, Wygan, and Ledford. Getting ready to go back to green. Lights on that pace truck are off. We're going to do it all over again. Shot. We're going to pop up top. We're going to take a look. Way up high. Glad to have you here for the third race of the Southern Racing Network season, the Iowa 150. Pace truck getting ready to dive off. We're going to be back to green flag racing. There's that hard left turn into the Geico restart box. What a big jump from Phillips. He says, I'm in the box, I'm going to be gone. Gordon Spain left spinning his wheels as we speak, but now down into turn 1 and 2, Spain on the inside. He's going to pull out down the backstretch. He's going to secure that spot. Maybe, possibly. Mr. Phillips looking to capitalize here. He's got the jump on ball. Okay, go ahead and take a look now. Backside. See it out his rear view window. Right lap on. Gordon Spain in the 38, she's making a power move. Now Hall has company from the fourth place driver. That's going to be Alex Healy. Is he going to capitalize? Well, maybe have issues here off of this restart. Last week's winner having some issues. Maybe. And maybe he's playing it safe. Who knows? Nobody knows. Another spot. I don't think he took tires. I think he may have skipped tires. Remember, he gained 6 spots on that last pit stop. Now a battle's going to be up between Gordon Spain, or with Gordon Spain rather. He's going to have company from the 97 Healy. I think Hall might be having some issues here as last lap we got 5 already. Oh, a big stack up. We have a caution. Maybe. Now we have a caution. Your camera was on and the 38 of Spain goes around. Wow. Right there on it, we see it. We're gonna rewind it here real quick, take a look at it. Seeing what happened. happened here. Looks like we may have had a couple of trucks checking up. I think the 48 was just trying to get out of the way of the 93 there moving up and just collected them. Tough break for Gordon Spain, though, that's for sure. As your field comes down pit road, I bet you Bobby Hall's going to be on pit road this time. I can almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it. Oh, that's wrong with it. Where is it? That's the one I wanted. Nice shot of the trucks coming off the pit road. Caution, lap 35. We're going to stack them up again. And we're going to go short track racing again. Isn't this nice? Short track racing at its finest. May not, whether you like it or you don't like it, it doesn't matter. Because it is exactly that. Short track racing. There we go. I got it. I figured it out. We're good.
Do you hear me?
As my teacher, my best friend, well, not best friend, he's a good friend. As my teacher and my friend would say, my coach in this whole broadcasting thing that I got rolling, that I got going here a little bit ago. As he would say, as always, Matt.exe is loaded. Well, I had a Marcus.exe. Oh, we were trying to give it a shot. As the lights in the pace truck are off. Almost ready to go back green. Green flag, lap 39 at Iowa Speedway. A good jump for Chris Phillips in that 6 truck. He's going to break away now. His second through about 4th is opting to take the high line. They're going to get it all sorted out back through 5th. Yellow is out. And we have Bobby Hall, who went around, taking a look at it now. What a gaggle of trucks do we have here. Who spun off the nose? So Bobby Hall going for a ride down the backstretch. Gonna get it gathered up rather nicely. Not too much of an issue. Doesn't look like that truck had a whole lot of damage either. Whew. So 2 quick cautions. We're going to go ahead and step away for a really fast commercial break, and we will be right back to Extreme Sim TV's broadcast of the Iowa 150.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear out, buddy.
We are back here, kind of an extended caution. Maybe a couple trucks not getting into line here the right way or something. Who knows? It's electronics, it's servers, it's packet transferring, it's internet connections, could be anything. One thing we haven't talked about here is how these guys up front, your Healey's, your Singletons, Thomas Hall, Mike Allen, Babinchek. These are some guys we haven't seen run up front here yet. So this restart's going to be interesting. As the lights on the pace truck are now off, and we are going to be 1 to green this time by. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who's going to have the jump? Is it Healey or Singleton? Pace trucks off into the Geico restart box, and another big jump. For that 6. Chris Phillips, sorry. Stuff was messed up a little bit. That's all right, we got it. I'm sorry, Chris. Your battle's gonna be on for 3rd. As Thomas Hall was looking down to the inside of that 17 Singleton. A couple drivers opted to run a middle to high line through here. Definitely gonna be Alex Healey and Singleton opting for the middle line. Kind of wonder if their trucks ain't handle all that well. Oh, as Healey grabbed the wall, that's going to open up the door for Singleton to pass, possibly Hall if he can't gather it up. Keeping the camera right here on the action for you. How about Chris Phillips? Has control of this whole race. We're almost 50 laps in, and he has got Iowa figured out. Singleton half a second back, Healey just under a second, and Hall just over a second. All of them right in the mix. Taking a look at Gordon Spain back there just outside the top 10. Now Gary Steele into the wall out of Jasper, Florida. He's going to have issues. He's going to fall back to the 26th position with that one. Now Gordon Spain followed, and we have a yellow, maybe, possibly. Is it going to wave? We stayed green. Good look at Eric Corder out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He's running in the 13th position. Pretty much single file all the way around, not a whole lot going on. Which is okay, because this is my first production, my first broadcast. Hope I'm doing all the fans out there a good job. Hopefully we got all them going well. Gary Steele has taken his truck down to pit lane. After that brush in with the wall, good look at the 64 machine. Robert Fred out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. Chris Phillips with a dominating lead here tonight as we work 54 laps, or lap 54 rather. Your top five is going to be spread out fairly decent. Singleton just gave a slide job to Healy for that second spot. Healy, everybody doing a really good job here keeping these trucks clean. You know, 0.8 of a mile is not really all that long, but it's not going to be your Martinsville or Bristol for sure. It's kind of just inside of what would be considered an intermediate track. Awfully close off of turn 2. 29 having to back out of it there. That's Mike Allen giving pressure to old Tommy there. Yeah, as we see, not a whole lot going on. Pretty smooth. These guys got it pretty much wrangled in. How about Chris Phillips? Most of the action has been back behind him. We haven't talked about him a whole lot. The driver out of Crossett, Arkansas, coming up north to run here at Iowa on iRacing, doing a fantastic job. He's got it dialed in, hitting his marks. He knows what is up, as to speak. We jump back to Eric Corder in that Milwaukee machine. This here's about your most exciting thing on the track right now. He's running that high line too. Kind of wonder if things ain't going away. How about Bobby Hall out of Athens? He's going to be checking to the inside of the 88. It's going to be Wygant from Rosenberg, Texas. It's going to be 2x2 back here. This is just outside of the top 10. Wygant running in that 13th spot. Bobby Grady just in front of him in the 2 machine. He's having to work with the 64 and the 33 there. This is just about the most exciting stuff going on here. Is back outside of the top 10. These guys fighting for what they got, hoping they can grab something. But I keep saying most exciting stuff on the track. This is going to heat up later, I can promise you that. We're only a little under halfway through here. And with us being a little over halfway through, these guys definitely know what's going on as far as maybe saving stuff, knowing they have a while to go. Check it on your league owner, Matt Gall. He's having a good little run, setting 9th. Going to be 6.5 back from your leader in the 6th truck, Mr. Phillips, as we have mentioned all night. Having a good little go at things here at Iowa. We're not doing too bad, ladies and gentlemen. Not doing too bad at all. Like Thomas Hall might have some action up here. He's gonna be getting a nice little pass from the Iceman, Steven Shu, in that 99 truck. Good looking Toyota. That paint scheme there, that reminds me of the Ghost Energy paint schemes that I know somebody else runs. Sorry, he's not really. He's got a whole bunch of other leagues, stuff going on. Up here, look at Alex Healy. Now there's a battle that's going to be shaping up pretty good for that second spot as Healy makes his way past Singleton. Everything kind of coming together for him. Remember, Healy won the inaugural race here at the Southern Racing Network. Extreme Sim TV definitely brought you coverage on that one. That was a little controversial as the iRacing point system came into play there. But he came out on top. You can find last week's winner, Bobby Hall Jr., back outside the top 10, just by one spot. Having some fun with Mr. Grady and Schumacher. They're going to be working over Hall as Hall's going to drop to the 10th spot right in front of him. You can get a good look off the nose of that truck, kind of see what he's looking at. A couple trucks opting to take the high line here. Kind of wonder if that's in an effort to save tires or what's going on. Possibly could be an effort to. Maybe their trucks are going away from them a little bit. Not a whole lot of banking here, but then again, you're not really picking up quite the speed that you would at an intermediate track. So good look off the nose of Bobby Hall Jr. Keeps getting to the inside of Schumacher there in that KFC sponsored truck. And that's kind of how this goes. You'll get into the corner, you'll have guys pick different lines, high, medium, low, and ooh, sliding up behind, almost got him. That is your league owner, Matthew Gall, having his own problems. Boy, he's putting a good little run on. Now has the nose out on Mike Allen. That's a good battle right there. Well, Matthew Gall picking up a couple spots. He's going to be scored into 7th position. Got a little bit of everything going on. Now he's going to swing high. It's going to open the door for the 94. Bobby Hall, he says, I don't want it just yet. Working lap 73 of 150. We are almost halfway there. Halfway home. Crowning a victor. And is that victor going to be Chris Phillips? He has been out front all night long, really putting on a strong showing. If anybody has Iowa figured out, it's going to be him. At least here tonight with what we're seeing. A couple of your big movers this race. Rick Baldwin started way back in the pack. He's going to be up in the, currently being scored 3rd. He's going to be up 18 spots. Steven Shu behind him, the Iceman. He's going to be up 20 spots. And just 2 spots behind him in 6th is going to be Daniel Worthington. He's going to be up 13 spots. So a couple big movers up front here now. As he's going to get into Isaac. Look out, big wreck. And that's going to bring out a yellow. Wow. Going back to look at it from, I think this is the one I want. Going back to look at it from Matt Gall's perspective, yep, coming in, nowhere to go, gets on the brakes, gets turned by the 94. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it here also from Isaac's perspective, as he was going to be the one that initially has trouble. Stop it right there. We're going to take a look off the gearbox, see just how close these guys actually get. There's the 113. Just on his inside, you catch his quarter panel, and it is all but the crying has to be done for that one to be over. All kinds of trouble for a couple trucks here, as things are getting shaken up now. Chris Phillips coming off the pit road. That's going to be a good stop for him. He's going to hold on to that top spot. Alex Healy's going to follow him off, your week 1 winner. It's going to be Rick Baldwin, the Iceman, Stephen Chu, Isaac Singleton, rounding out your top 5. The working caution number 4. 78 of 150 in the books here for the Southern Racing Network. Week 3 race, the Iowa 150. Us at Extreme TV are going to take a short commercial break, and we will be right back to all the action once again here at Extreme Sim TV.
Racing engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Visit iRacing.com.
Back here at Iowa for the Iowa 150, week 3 from the crew over at the SRN League. And what a race we have had so far. We've seen tight pack racing back about the middle of pack. Well, not pack racing. Let me reiterate. We have seen tighter racing back outside of the top 10. And we have seen a lot of door-to-door battles as your trucks are now getting ready. We keep an eye on Chris Phillips, your leader, who has been stellar all night with the restarts. He's going to nail another perfect restart and immediately up in front of the outside line. What a running here for him tonight. Wow. He has got this place all figured out. Down into turn 3, up off of turn 4. We're looking at half a second gap just on one lap. Man, oh man. How about that? Alex Healy is going to be up 6 spots. Oh, another yellow. I don't know what happened there. Maybe, looks like a couple trucks got together. Gonna go back, see if maybe we can catch it. Was it Steele that had issues again? See him slowing down in front. See what we can grab here. This would have happened almost under caution, or just off of the caution lap. Huh. I unfortunately don't know what we had happen there. I almost wonder, I didn't see if, I did not catch if Phillips maybe jumped that start. There's a specific area at these tracks where these drivers have to restart, and it's going to be that Geico restart box as you see down there on the bottom and on the wall. That Geico sponsorship banner is going to be the legal spot for them to start. Sometimes with the way iRacing is and whatnot, you know, we run into a situation where they want to wait on the flag, and iRacing will wave that flag after the leader exits that box. And although I haven't had a chance to look over league rules here, I don't know if that's a thing or not, waiting that late. But either way, we're going to stack them up, rack them up. We're going to get them going again. Sorry, I had to grab a drink. Mouth is getting dry over here. We're okay, though. We're going to do it again. And we're going to do it all the way through to the end. Chris Phillips, your man of the night. Matt Gall is just being shown on pit road. Well, a couple drivers here maybe making some late pit stops, and we get them all doubled back up again. About if we go for a nice on-board shot for this restart. Riding on board with Mr. Steven Shute into the Geico restart box. Phillips has his loud pedal all greased up, man. That thing's getting a workout on these restarts. See how things are rolling. Gets off to a decent start. Gets it all sorted out. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And a yellow again, as it looks like Isaac Singleton went for a ride in the 7 truck. Down on the inside, he's going to be running to the 6th place position. Oh, and he just got loose. Just got too loose, trying to get back up to speed. on fresh tires from that last pit stop, and man just couldn't hang on to it. Single truck incident, no major issues, no damage. Get her gathered up, we're okay. So another really quick caution here tonight. Lights on the pace truck are still on. So we're going to go around at least one more time here. Taking a look from up high at our iRacing blimp, giving them awesome aerial shots. Couple drivers still on pit road, couple drivers taking the pit road. A lot of nice looking trucks out here too. You know, being a bit of a painter myself, these guys throw these paint schemes together, different software options for them. And they really come up with some neat paint schemes here. Like those two. Bass Pro Shops. Skyline. A lot of good looking trucks. I feel like painters don't get enough credit sometimes. Oh, yeah. Now the lights on that Chevy Silverado pace truck are off. We're going to get them stacked up again. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your running order. Chris Phillips in that 6 truck has definitely had a strong restart game here tonight and a strong race game as he's been the guy out front. Healy in the 97. Shoe starting 4th. Baldwin to his inside. Allen, Grady in the 2 truck. As we get ready to go back to green flag racing. And Phillips has the pedal again. Man, he is nailing these restarts. Definitely putting some room out there, making it all happen. 2x2 for second. 3rd place, or 4th place be a single truck. That's the 19 machine of Rick Baldwin. Shoe having company from Alex Healy. Off into turn number 2. Shoe's gonna fall now 1 spot, possibly 2, as he's gonna have company now from Bobby Grady. Up off of turn 4. They're gonna have decent space all the way around here. We got the battle for 3rd. We got a battle for 7th. That's going to be Wes Wygan and Christopher Barker into 46. Behind them, Ronnie Shirk in the 51. He's going to be working the inside, trying to give Barker a run for his money. Oh, 1 truck loose. That's going to be Gordon Spain, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Got it all sorted out. Good run for him today. Not too shabby of a showing these guys here as we're closing in on 100 laps. 96 in the books here at Iowa for the Iowa 150. Back up front, check out Mr. Chris Phillips, who has been the man all night. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, don't look now, but I think Mr. Phillips is going to have some company. That's right, your Daytona winner, Alex Healy in the 97, closing the gap. See if I can get some, telemetry here on what's going on. That's going to be your battle. Only half a second back. Is going to be Alex Healy. And he's working on him. Slowly but surely as we turn lap 100 here at Iowa. .101 now in the books. It has all been Alex Healy here tonight. Take a look back at your third place driver currently, Rick Baldwin, see what he's doing. As there's a two-truck breakaway at the front of the field, we're not going to leave that. We are definitely going to stay on that because Alex Healy running down Chris Phillips, the man who's been everything, or has been nothing short of perfect here tonight, might have some company by the end of it all. We go back, take a look at Steven Shu in that beautiful orange and green truck, the Iceman. We got to start to get nicknames for these guys. I think it'd be pretty cool to call these shops and have nicknames for everybody. Doing pretty good. Doing really good, actually. Not a whole lot going on. Everything's kind of getting nice and spread out. These guys do a great job. There's these guys every week, week in and week out. For what we've seen here, this being the third race for the Southern Racing Network crew. Definitely have a lot of respect between everybody involved. We're going to bounce back here now, take a look at Wes Wygand back into 6th position. As far as telemetry goes, this is going to be the most exciting thing here. Most exciting racing for position anyhow. Now we take a look at Michael Cole in the 77. Haven't talked about him all night. He's having a decent run in 13th, just outside of the top 10. What do you say we go back up and we check in on our leaders? Chris Phillips opened up the door. Healy was catching him, but maybe not enough. Maybe maybe Phillips found something. Maybe he found something in that truck about halfway through this run here, and the things just come to life. You can see he seems to be entering a little more high. The truck may have gotten just a bit on the loose side for him, and decided he was gonna, instead of pull it down real hard on entry, you enter a little bit higher. It's gonna take some of the stress and some of the lateral movement off of that, maybe roll out of it a bit. As we see him kick into turn 1 again. Not a bad showing, man. He definitely knows Iowa better than probably anybody else out here tonight. So a decent job for him. We go back, check in on Bobby Hall Jr. He's got a battle going on. He's going to be looking to wheel in the 94. That's going to be, or the, yeah. Anyhow, Chris Barker, he's working on him. Maybe, possibly. We got a good little bit going on all around the track here. Got a good little bit going on all the way around here. There we see the 77 machine again. Michael Cole, he's looking at having maybe some company from the man that makes it all happen, Mr. Matt Gall. Looks like the 46 may have been a little bit loose off the corner. That's going to be Barker in that machine. A man that we've talked about here certainly before, running a beautiful Monster Energy paint scheme. How about the 79 of Eric Porter having a good run in that Milwaukee-sponsored Toyota? He's currently going to be scored in the 16th position. And a big power move from the 17. Being scored, I believe, a lap down as George Sprinkle. He says, I might be laps down, but I can still give you guys a run for your money. Mike Allen with a good-looking truck in 29. Whoa, Sprinkle gets loose. He's going to door the 29. You saw it all right here on camera. How about a tire mark on that 29 now? Wow. That could have been bad for the 15th place driver, George Allen. He caught a big door shot as Sprinkle got loose to his outside and kind of used him to keep him straight. Oh boy, oh boy. As Mr. MJ would say, the man that makes it all happen at Extreme Sim TV. Thank him for giving me the opportunity here to chase maybe a blind dream that I didn't know I had. We go back up front, taking a look at Alex Healy. He has reeled in Mr. Phillips again. This battle is certainly not done, as we're going to go take a shot off of the nose, see what he's seeing. Looks like he might be a little bit better on exit, but check out this entry. He stays high, and that's where Phillips is going to get that gap. He's going to close again down the back stretch, or just down the front stretch, just a tad. And down the back stretch. Right as I talk about it, go figure. That's all right, we'll take it how it comes. No hard feelings here. Healy might have company from Rick Baldwin. in the number 3 spot. You better be careful chasing down your leader, or we're going to have some issues. Definitely these guys doing a great job. Uh-oh. Healy's on pit road. That's your number 2 spot driver taking a trip down pit road. So maybe seeing what green flag pit stops look like here. We haven't talked about a window a whole lot, but we knew we'd possibly see them, definitely because of the caliber of drivers here at SRN. So Alex Healy out of the number 2 position on pit road. A couple other drivers look like they followed him this lap. Mike Allen on pit road. Charette Worthington and Eric Corder all showing on pit road. Who are we going to see here in a couple laps? Uh-oh, yellow flag. What do we got? As we go take a look at it. What happened here? Hang on. I'll get it. Maybe? I know I seen it. Okay, maybe I didn't. My bad. I'm sorry. No, we do have a yellow. I'm confused. I'll figure it out. Marcus.exe is loading. There you go, Matt. It's not showing anywhere that we have a yellow flag. So, unfortunately, oh boy, here we go. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. Now, as all of your leaders are coming down pit road, Phillips, Baldwin, Shue, Hall Jr., the whole crew electing to come now, which is a good time for him. The only one that I think is going to suffer from that is possibly going to be Alex Healy, who was in just a couple, who was only in a lap or 2 before this. That's a tough break for him, as that's really going to set him back right now, as it shows him being scored currently in the 18th position. How about your race off of pit road? I love this camera view, by the way. This is one of my favorites. The stuff we get to work with. Anyhow, so as we work, caution number 7. We're going to go ahead and we are going to take another short commercial break, and we will be back to conclude this one as we have 25 to go. This is fixing to get entertaining. Thank you for tuning into Extreme Sim TV's broadcast for the SRN League here for the Iowa 150. We'll be back. back to the Iowa 150. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at not too far to go here in tonight's race with the Southern Racing Network. Another shout out to our sponsors here real quick. Mag Real Estate, Natural Life Apothecary, Extreme Sim TV, doing a wonderful job as we're back to green. As we're riding with your leader, Chris Phillips, who has been the man to talk about all night long. Definitely doing what he needs to do to stay out front. As we're back green, how about another shout out to our crew down in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina at B&D's NASCAR Bar. Benny Combs showing the broadcast live down there. Thank you. And James Wagoner's Welding for all the work he does here with the drivers in the league. Thank you. We certainly wouldn't be able to do it without help from sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do it without a league to broadcast for. Definitely making it happen, making it all come together so that we can do this. How about, oh, we got a couple cautions. We got one flag, Wes Wykan. He's gonna go around. John Van Blaricom went around. We'll see if we can get camera views on all of it here. Just a minute. Wes Wygan's going to get tagged by the 77, and it's going to be two separate incidents. Wow. How about that? We go back and look at the view from Blaricom. He's going to spin, I think, right in front of all this, though just behind it. Just a little, nope. Boy, 93 really got it cleared up there. Going back looking at Thomas Hall as he had incidents here also. All one and the same. Wow, nowhere to go from him. That's the 93. He's just trying to get it woed down and getting ran over. Holy moly. Let's go ahead and we're going to back that one up real quick. And we're going to go right about here. And how about we go on board? Take a look and see what Mr. Thomas Hall sees. Up off the corner. Just a little tag. Does a good job keeping it off the wall, but just trying to get it woed down and keep it all corrected. There's nothing he can do there. Man. So another caution here at Iowa. We know short tracks are definitely a breeder of these things. We know short tracks are definitely going to be rough. At only 0.8 of a mile, it's not the shortest track these guys are going to hit, but it certainly ain't the longest either, as we've seen season openers at Daytona and I believe Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I'll have to go back and look at the thing for it. But another caution here at Iowa. Chris Phillips, your man out front, he's been there all night. Rick Baldwin up 19 spots from where he started. He's sitting in the number 2 spot. Bobby Grady, Stephen Shue back there in 4th. Christopher Barker in 5th. Bobby Hall Jr. is going to be in 6th for this restart. Ronnie Shirk, haven't talked about him out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Said about his truck looking good earlier, but he's going to be scored in number 7 spot. Mr. Matt Gall in the 78, Gordon Spain in the 9, Isaac Singleton is going to be rounding out your top 10 here. as we get him doubled up and ready to go green again. We're going to go back to the all famous iRacing flip. We're going to watch this restart from high above the Iowa Speedway. It is all in the hands of Chris Phillips. Down the backstretch on what is sure to be an exciting finish, as we are looking at just over 15 laps to go with 16 more to complete this race. Getting them all doubled up, all ready to go. Chevy Silverado pace trucks taking a hard dive down pit road into the Geico restart box, and it is all Phillips again. Steven Chu on the outside. That battle is going to line up for second. How about Baldwin with a good restart? He's not going to let Mr. Phillips get away too quick as we go on board with him, taking a look off of the nose of that truck. Maybe Baldwin has something for Phillips here, but Phillips has definitely been strong all night. He's been nailing the restarts, exactly what you want to do at a short track. Put some space between you. And we have another caution as Gary Steele is going to go around. Take a look here and see what happened to Mr. Steele out of Jasper, Florida, in that number 8 Chevrolet. And oh, he got loose, and he got loose. And who was that behind him here? A little quicker, please. Thank you. We're gonna go off the back end of Gary Steele's truck just to show you how quick this happened. The 01 behind him, go ahead and grabbed a piece of it. He's gonna get loose right here, whoop, and just that quick, running that close together, and it spells disaster for the driver out of Jasper, Florida. Tough break for him. Definitely not what we want to see, as we have a whole where's my stuff here? There we go. I got it. We got it figured out. I think. I hope. Maybe. Possibly. We'll think about it. There we go. We're sorted out. I don't know what I was clicking. I was playing games. No, not really. If you don't laugh, you cry, right? We're having an absolute blast here tonight. Definitely not by any means has it been slow. Trying to keep everybody informed of where your drivers are, what we got going on, how we got it going on, where your battles are. I'm doing the best I can over here. I just hope it's enough for the big man. I'll find out after the race. Anyhow. Nice job. These guys are really making it happen. Definitely have a decent show. If we can, I'm thinking of something here. Whoop. I got two things going on there. My bad. I'm sorry. If we can, we're going to try to see if these guys can run this thing green. So a story that I think is developing, does Mr. Rick Baldwin and that Toyota have anything for the Chevrolet of Chris Phillips? 2x2x2, a full truck field here tonight. I know Mr. McDowell is glad to see that one. They got him stacked up like dominoes. Boy, these guys are ready to go. How about Steven Shue on the heels of Chris Phillips for this restart into the Geico restart box. Phillips on the loud pedal, Shue hot on his heels. Look at the push that Shue gave down into turn one as he washes high now. That may have been a problem. Rick Baldwin's going to check to the inside, move him to the second spot. As we got door to door for fourth, they're going to beat and bang. That's going to be the Bobby Hall and Bobby Grady swapping positions there. Shue now checks to the inside, and we got another yellow. Don't know where it happened. I'm not seeing. Oh, hang on. I think I got it right here. Hang on. Not back far enough. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Across the stripe, looks like three trucks get together. I'm going to take a look at it for you here. We got the 29, the 64. Everybody just getting bounced up there. Looks like the 101 was slow. I don't think the 64 got a piece of it at all. But boy, the 29 with being the meat in the middle of the sandwich there. So that's going to bring out yet another caution with 6 to go this time by. Wow. 6 to go this time by, and we have set ourselves for a 4-lap shootout, it appears. Man, oh man. Ooh. This is fixing to be interesting. Ha 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 ha. This is fixing to be very, very interesting. How about this? Woohoo! This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Oh man. So this restart should put Shue right behind Phillips, and if it does, is Shue going to be looking to give Phillips another big push, and can he hold it this time and make the magic happen to maybe give Phillips a run for his money? Either way we look at it, we're going to have 3 to go to close out Iowa 150. What a showing we are looking for. and a showing we will find. Hopefully for the last time under caution down the backstretch, the Chevy Silverado pace truck is going to take him. It's going to be all Alex Healy, or I'm sorry, it's going to be all Chris Phillips in charge of this restart. Again into the Geico restart box. He's away, and Shoe's not quite there this time. Maybe thought better of it. It's going to be door-to-door for second, door-to-door for fourth, door-to-door for fifth. What a battle now. 3 wide into turn 3. That's not going to work. The 2, oh no! The 2 collected Shoe, and also he collected Mike Allen. A brave dive bomb incident. Oh no. Now what do we do? Oh my goodness. Going back to look at it from Eric Corder's view. That's after it had already happened. Can we see it from Mike Allen's view? No, let's just go ahead and pop in here. And now we're going to go like this. I got to get these camera views down. And let's see if I can find him here quick. There we go. And we're going to go like this. Let's go on board with Bobby Grady. Man, just got down in there just a little too hot. That's going to be tough for him, or it was tough for him. How about an onboard from Shoe as he was blindsided by this? Let's see here. Let's get creative. There we go. Bam! A little bit of contact is all that it takes. And he's tore up from the rubber up. Man. So we're going to stack them up. We're going to do it again. I'm hearing through the grapevine that was a teammate incident. So definitely not what the team owner wants to hear there. Man, oh man, oh man. Short tracks will breed short track incidents, and short tracks will definitely cause some tempers to flare. But with that being said, we get to watch once again Mr. Chris Phillips get down to business with that looped up loud pedal that he's had all night. Looped up loud pedal, I like that one. That was a good one, Market. Thanks, buddy. That was definitely Chris has definitely been the man to beat on restarts here. I don't know if it's because he's been in charge of them or he's just that good. But I'm going to leave it at he's just that good. I'm not here to poke fun at nobody. To his outside, it's going to be the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. First time we've seen him up front. We're going to stack him up and do him again into the Geico restart box. And Chris wasting no time. As soon as that pace truck bumped in, he was down on the loud pedal, taking everything he has. We got 2 to go here at Iowa, and he's on a breakaway. A man on a mission. is Mr. Chris Phillips. Back behind him, your battle's going on for third. That's Gull and Spain. Spain's going to have that position this time by, yes. Final lap, 1 to go for Mr. Chris Phillips. If a caution comes out, now we're done. One truck's going to spin in the back. That's going to be Robert Charette. Checkered flag off at turn 4. All night, Chris Phillips is going to be your Iowa winner here for the Iowa 150, presented by Extreme Sim TV for the Southern Racing Network. Congratulations to him. A fantastic job across the board as we take a look at your race results. What? That don't make any sense. Victory Donuts going on. Oh, that's practice. That's why. Mm-hmm. Why is it showing me practice results? It's broke. That would explain it. Anyhow, we're going to get all of your top 3 up here to the broadcast booth. We're going to give them an interview, find out how that race went. We know it went good for them. We're going to get all 3 of them up here, and we're going to have a nice little chit-chat. Definitely a night for Chris Phillips. But first, before we talk to Chris Phillips, we're going to go ahead and get your third place finisher here, Gordon Spain. If I can find him. All righty. Mr. Gordon Spain is on his way to the booth. Mr. Gordon Spain, Marcus in the broadcast booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Uh-oh. I can't hear you. Hang on.
You got me?
What's going on? Well, I know I have you on the broadcast booth, so I am going to try to do this as easy as I can.
All right. Yeah, third place. That was definitely
I don't
hard to come
understand why I
by.
don't have sound. My apologies. Give me just a second. Got a copy?
Yes. Yeah, you got me?
Man, I still ain't hearing you.
Hello?
My apologies, man. Everything was working so good tonight, but I'll give you, here, let's do it like this. I'll give you, I don't understand why this ain't working. Anyhow, a third place finish for you. You weren't up there all night, but you were up there enough to get a podium. And what do you have to do to make it happen?
Yeah, I had a really good truck all night long and spun it out quite a few times, just overdriving it a little bit, but able to get back through the field a few times. And there, that last run, able to keep it straight and pick up a few spots.
Right on. That sounded like a decent plan. And before we let you go here, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Mag Real Estate and Natural Life and SRN and, putting everything on. Great group of guys, and you for doing a broadcast.
Sounds good, man. Thanks for coming up and talking to us.
Yep, thank you.
And seeing as how I do not have any audio, this is irritating. We are going to have to just make it work. But, oh well, those things happen. I don't know why I don't have any audio. Discord's doing its thing again. It's just being dumb. Seems to be a regular thing with Discord. But anyhow, we had a absolutely stellar race. Congratulations to Chris Phillips. I will do what I can to get some information from him. And even if I have to, I will definitely make a note of it somewhere. But with all of that being said, congratulations to Chris Phillips, Bobby Hall, Gordon Spain, your race winner, your podium finishers for this race. And as always, join us next week here Wednesday night for the continuation. Race 4, I believe it's at Nashville for the Southern Racing Network Series. Join us next week. I am Marcus Babb, your commentator for Extreme